How do the Lakers come back from this 3-1 deficit? First off, they have a better chance of coming back from this deficit than they would playing a team in the Western Conference semifinals or the Western Conference finals or the finals. Let's put that out there right now. I understand that the odds of coming back from a deficit like this are crazy. I get that. I'm just saying it's the first round, right? Look at it very simply. The Lakers should assume, they should know they're going to win Game 5, right? Then all you got to do is steal Game 6. And then the series is back up in the air. That's all you got to do. If the Lakers were playing the Clippers or the Nuggets in the next round, or if they were playing Golden State or Houston in the next round, or if they were playing Oklahoma City in the next round, I would not say this. Okay? I do think that Minnesota is better than some of the teams I've just stated. Even with that being said, there is a path, a reasonable, non-extra optimistic path, right, to beating Minnesota. First off, the Lakers got to believe they could beat Minnesota. That's first. You got to believe you could do it, right? Second, the Lakers are going to have to go to a rotation that shows some semblance of faith in what they did for 82 games. Here is a contradiction with that. The lineups that the Lakers ran for 82 games were regular season lineups. The game they played for 82 games were regular season games, right? While other teams may have assembled a roster that was ready-made for the playoffs, i.e. Minnesota, their roster is ready-made for the playoffs. The Lakers did not do that. So, and what we've seen throughout the course of the season is when the Lakers had to adjust, whether it be Luka coming on the team, whether it be LeBron coming back from injury, anytime the team had to adjust, they went into a slump. So let's hope they come out of that slump, because the playoffs, especially the way JJ Redick coached the team for 82 games, these playoffs are a bigger adjustment for the Lakers than they are for any other team in the playoffs. I've watched. In my opinion, it's a bigger adjustment. And if you want the proof, here's the proof. Golden State played 3 centers yesterday. 4 if you count Draymond Green. The Lakers played Jackson Hayes for 4 minutes. What's that tell you about the adjustment teams are making in the playoffs and what the playoffs are, and if our roster has been built to win in the playoffs? I know we've been built to win in the regular season. That's what it is, right? So with that being said, the Lakers have an adjustment to make. Because Minnesota is better built for the playoffs, it doesn't implicitly mean that they're going to beat us. They have beaten us so far. Lakers are in a very bad spot. I would not put money on the Lakers winning this series. But there is definitely a path, right? And it's going to require a combination of what we wore during the regular season and what JJ Redick should have been doing that he did not do during the regular season, right? Because all of us were relatively happy with a 50-win season for the Lakers. Is that relative, though? Is that relative to us being a fit 500 team, barely making it into the 7th seed? You see what I'm saying? So we're happy with 50 wins. What are the expectations, though? Right? So if the Lakers want to win this series, these are the things I think they have to do, right? And I'm going to go through them one by one. It's going to be very easy to follow and understand, all right? First, like I said, you have to have some semblance of what you did during the regular season. The notion that you're just going to up and get out of what you were doing during the regular season is fiction. It's not going to happen. At the same time, and I've thought this all season, JJ Redick did not coach to win in the playoffs. He did not coach to win a championship. He coached to win regular season games, right? And that is the biggest detriment to this team right now. Is that they have to break 82 games worth of fluff. All those 3-pointers, fluff. Right? All those games in which you played smaller or thought you could ignore the center position, as a part of your team, fluff. When the going gets tough, when the chips are down, when all those cliches happen, right? You got to have big men, man. In the playoffs, you have to have big men. And the Lakers tried to get away with not doing that, and they're paying the piper right now. It's not to say that they can't win the series, right? In my opinion, Minnesota is one of the tougher teams that the Lakers would have had to play in all the playoffs. They just happened to get them in the first round, right? It's Ali Frazier, right? Styles make fights. And that's what the Lakers are going through right now. They ran into a style that was ready-made for them, ready-made to beat them. Again, it doesn't mean they can't win. And while I wouldn't put money on the Lakers winning this series, they have a better chance than people are giving them credit for right now. People are writing them off. Again, all they have to do is believe, 1, 2, go and win a game, win the next game, then still win in Minnesota. That's all you got to do. Then you got home court advantage back. Right? That's it. Game 7, Lakers at home. I'd take my chances on that. That's all they got to do. Third, they're going to have to show some. JJ Redick is going to have to show some kind of faith in what he's been doing for 82 games. And he's going to have to show some kind of self-reflection in what he should have been doing for 82 games. Right? Now I'm going to get into specifics, right? And when I say show some kind of self-reflection for what he should have been doing, he should have been playing larger lineups, bigger players. He should have cultivated Dalton Connect. He should have grown Dalton Connect from what he was at the beginning of the season to about a 15 to 17 point per game player off the bench right now. That's what he should have cultivated Dalton Connect into. Instead, Dalton Connect is less effective now than he was in Game 5. Think about that. That's somebody who had no vision, no long-term vision of what he really wanted to accomplish. That's someone that was playing for today. And we're paying the piper right now because JJ Redick did not understand that. Specifically, this is what the Lakers need to do. Continue to start Jackson Hayes. Use him as a lob threat. Let him get rebounds. Continue to play him. Right? Don't give him minutes that placate Jackson Hayes. Or minutes that say, hey, look, we started a center. What is the point of even BSing yourself about playing a center if you're going to play him 4 minutes? Don't do it. Cut the BS. JJ, cut the BS. Be binary. Play him or don't play him. But this in-between crap is so that you don't get criticism. Right? So that people can't talk crap about you. You got to, as my dad used to say, you got to shit or get off the pot. But this in-between stuff, axe it right now. It's not going to get you anywhere. You're wasting your own time. Don't do that. Off the bench, next game, the Lakers should continue to play Dorian Finney-Smith and continue to play Jared Vanderbilt. Right? These are the changes I would make. I would play Shake Milton instead of Gabe Vincent at point guard. Now, after each one of these, I'm going to tell you why. Right? Shake Milton is better than the Lakers ever gave him credit for. That dude could play. And because he was a throw-in, and because his name doesn't ring out, and because the Lakers didn't go and explicitly get him in free agency, he's been kind of trivialized. He's been trivialized into a throw-in player who don't know how to play. Shake Milton could play. He could play. And he's bigger than Gabe Vincent. Play Shake Milton. Okay? When Austin Reeves comes out, play Dalton Connect. Do not play Jordan Goodwin. Whatever good you're getting out of Jordan Goodwin looks like it's negligible. It looks irrelevant. Okay? If the dude makes a good play, everybody's ready to say, oh, we found this guy named Jordan Goodwin and he made a good play. Jordan Goodwin has been, for all practical purposes, irrelevant. So put in someone who has a potential to be relevant, has a potential to change a game, has a potential to draw defenders. Okay? Furthermore, he's 6'6", 6'7". When Austin Reeves comes out, play Dalton Connect. Okay? When Jackson Hayes comes out, play Markieff Morris. A big position defending power forward. Play Markieff Morris. He'll do better in the middle against Julius Randle, against Jaden McDaniels, right? He'll do better in the middle against those guys than what we've seen so far. Play Markieff Morris. I'm dead on serious about this. Who else we got? Okay, that's it. Play the starters about 42 minutes each. 42 minutes. That's how much you want to play the starters, right? If you have a bench player who's going off and doing well, leave him in the game and let him continue. Ain't no time for pride, right? If Austin Reeves is off and Dalton Connect comes in and is killing it, let him stay in and kill it. Let him be the star. It's that. This is not rocket science. All right. And the last thing, and probably the most important thing, JJ Redick, if the Lakers have practiced any kind of offense, JJ Redick needs to tell them to play that offense. Right? Play the offense that regulates how much Luka Doncic could shoot, how much he could hold the ball. Right? Go and practice and fix all that idiocy where you have Luka walking the ball up to the corner and being trapped by the half-court line and the sideline and two Minnesota players. Fix that. If you fix that type of stuff, right, the Lakers will win Game 5. Every game has been close. That kind of stuff is killing the team. If you fix that kind of stuff, the Lakers win Game 5. Okay? Now, do not shoot any more than 35 to 40%. Do not let them be threes. Scratch that. I said that sloppily. 35 to 40% of your shots could be threes. If you're hitting 50, 55%, you're probably going to lose. Unless you get hot. It happens. Teams get hot. But if you do win that way, I suspect you'll lose Game 6. Because you're going to fall on a strategy that worked for one team that I know. And that's the Golden State Warriors. And we are not the Golden State Warriors. So then once again, it's inevitable that we lose. It's just a matter of time. Right? That's a loser way to play. That's a loser way to coach. Do not rely on stuff that says, it's just a matter of time. Right? You have to rebound. You have to get layups. You have to go to the line. Notice, I'm not saying stuff like Luka needs to go off, or LeBron needs to go off, or Austin Reeves needs to have a good game. I don't think it is that kind of mountain that we need to climb. I don't think that's the nature of the mountain we need to climb. Look, what you're watching right now is a Laker team, or is a team that has no identity. On offense, we have absolutely no identity. On defense, we have absolutely no identity. Why do I say that about defense? Because it's obvious on offense. Anybody who watches the game could see that on offense, we have no identity. It's dribble, 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 pound the air out of the ball, and let's see what happens. Could you imagine if we had any kind of offense? Any kind of set, stable, disciplined offense. Could you imagine? This series might be over right now if we had any kind of offense. We don't. Luka came and JJ Redick said, "Here you go, superstar. Do what you do. Right? Go walk on water for us." That's what he did. So I thought this video would be longer, but it's not, because it's pretty straightforward what the Lakers need to do. They need to substitute players for one, right? They need to show some semblance of faith in what they did all season long, meaning JJ needs to have rotations and believe in his players somewhat. They need to substitute starting lineup players for bigger players coming off the bench. When I say bigger, I just mean bigger than bigger than Gabe Vincent, bigger than Jordan Goodwin. Right? Those guys are negligible in what they're contributing anyway. Who cares? Might as well try. If you're willing to try playing 5 guys all the second half, it blows my mind that you're not willing to try Markieff Morris and Don't Connect and Shake Milton. It blows my mind. It doesn't make any sense to me. Right? So, if the Lakers do those things, they keep their threes to 35 to 40% of their total shots, right? And if they could get Luka Doncic to stop walking the ball into a trap every freaking time down the court, the Lakers will win this game. And after they win Game 5, they just got to steal one in Minnesota, right? The Lakers should be looking at this as a 2-game series right now. Win Game 5, steal Game 6. That's it. Then reset your minds, and get ready to go to war. Anyway, it's Pure Uncut Lakers. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.